You are listening to the Novel Writing Podcast, episode 36. Grab a cup, cozy up, and let's get to writing. Today's episode is the 32nd of 60 daily episodes that pair with the videos from Haley's 60-day novel writing challenge. You can watch the first 5 days of the challenge for free on Haley's YouTube channel, and the link to that is in the description. Day 32 of the challenge is about introducing characters. Today I'm going to give you 3 do's and 3 don'ts of character entrances. The do's. Number 1. Do give enough space for readers to remember everyone. One of the episodes from Helping Writers Become Authors way back in 2011 talks about breathing room for introducing a lot of characters at once. It can get overwhelming if it all happens in quick succession, and it leads to forgetting character names or descriptions or an inability to remember which character is which later in the story. This happened in a fantasy book I read recently. The author introduced not just a bunch of characters at once, but also a bunch of fantasy animals with complicated names, and the descriptions were not solid or memorable or spacious enough for me to remember which characters were which, or which creatures had which features. Number 2. Do incorporate the descriptions into action to help solidify them in the reader's mind. Describing them as if you're standing in front of the character, cataloging every physical detail, that's boring. While we can picture characters in our heads sometimes, it's much harder to convey those details to the reader without doing it in a rote manner. What has helped me with this is keeping a cast of my characters in reach. I actually spent time at the very beginning of writing going out onto the internet to find pictures of celebrities that look like my characters, and then using those as references when I do describe the characters and to do it with action. Number 3. Do keep referencing their attributes throughout the story to solidify that character in the reader's mind instead of leaving it at the beginning and expecting the reader to remember. Small, unobtrusive references to hair or eye color, skin color, scars, height, personality, temperament, quirks. All of them together create the character, and the reader will need reminders of those things to keep characters straight in their heads. Now, the don'ts. Number 1. Don't rely on the fanfiction tropes of overly emphasizing or describing a character's eye color. A classic one is constantly referring to Harry Potter's deep emerald orbs or his raven hair. Using ornate words to describe things over and over again can get super repetitive, and also make the reader wonder where the author's head was at when they wrote that scene. Number 2. Don't introduce characters that have similar names, characteristics, or personality traits in the same scene. Readers will mix them up. That doesn't mean you can't have characters with similar names, just that they shouldn't be introduced together. Introducing them later actually gives you an opportunity to make those differences clear, both to the character meeting them in that scene and to the reader who's reading it. And number 3, don't stress out. If you can't clearly see your characters in your head yet, it's going to come out that way on page. Your readers won't be able to see them either. Just make some notes for yourself for later and keep writing. That's it for this companion episode to introducing characters. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow for day 33. Thanks for listening to the Novel Writing Podcast. If you're ready to stop struggling and start finishing your novel, check out the 60-day novel writing challenge. It's a step-by-step program designed for solo writers to complete their first draft with clarity and focus. Visit the link in the description to learn more.